morning, everybody.
Morning.
How are you? Good. Good. Okay, so today we're going to start by talking about something that maybe you have experience with, or maybe you've seen your children or young friends have experience with. Video games. How many of you play video games, even on your phones, right? I see a lot of people going, yeah, maybe. So, do we have experience maybe with Candy Crush? Anybody? Well, that one's not particularly the one we're going to talk about, but let's have a quick first exercise where I'm going to give you a question, yes? And you're going to ask the person to your right, okay? Over here. So you're going to be asking Yvonne. Perfect. All right. So, read your question and ask the person next to you, and then when you're done, you're going to let everybody know what your friend answered. Okay? Ready? Go ahead. So Gloria, you're going to have to come over here. Other people in another country. Yeah.
Yes,
I really don't know the name of that game. We'll talk more about that.
It's very,
You know, he's the next one.
it's very good.
Okay, so now Yvonne will ask Isabel.
Why are video games so
They
you playing video games and why?
I don't play video games. No.
You don't play? I'm busy in another things, so I don't really
Be positive.
play that.
Hi. Which video game do you play? In this moment I don't play, but in the past I played the GTA, StarCraft, Warcraft, and Solitaire, of course.
Alright, what your friend told you, what your partner told you. Anybody? Should I? Okay, Gloria, go ahead.
Sorry. Yvonne told me that she doesn't play any games, but her daughter used to play Little Princess and Dora.
And Dora.
And Dora games.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think those games are good for your daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
For me.
That's okay. That's your opinion. That's right. Plus, it gives you some free time.
Yeah.
How about the rest of you? Who would like to share?
Kevin said the games, the video games make you more free. You can do everything. You can go different places and do a lot of things in the games, like in a movie.
That's why they're popular,
Yeah.
right? Because they allow you to do more things
Yes.
that you can't do in real life.
Yeah.
Okay. Jamie, what did you find out about Brian?
He liked play GTA. I not remember because I don't like video games. I don't know what the specific name.
It's a big name. Brian, what does the GTA stand for? Do you know?
Yes.
What is it?
Grand Toronto area.
True. That is true. GTA is the Greater Toronto Area. But how about the video game? Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, it's a very popular game. How many of you have tried that game? Okay, you too? How many of you have seen people play that game?
Even my son was.
Even your son plays.
How much?
Too much. How much is too much?
How much is 4 or 5 hours a day?
5 hours a day. Oh, look at those eyebrows shoot up.
In the past.
Yeah, that's right.
I can go and have a part-time.
Part-time job for 5 hours.
Part-time job.
I absolutely agree. So, why do you all think video games are so popular? So, Kevin was saying because they allow you to do something you don't do in real life. Why else are they so popular? Why would somebody spend 5 hours playing Grand Theft Auto? What is Grand Theft Auto about? Do you know? Does anybody know what theft means? Stealing, yes. Very good. Okay. And what are they stealing? Yes, cars. And are they stealing cars in a quiet, peaceful way in the video game?
No.
How do they get to steal the cars? Tell us more about Grand Theft Auto.
So you can kill people, you can beat people, you can do everything.
Yeah. Why do people like that? We're going to read a quick passage about that. I'm going to give you the title of the passage, and you're going to tell me what you think it'll say. Oops. Violent video games, cause for concern. Are there any words in there that you are not too sure what they mean? Concern. Does anybody know what concern means?
Worry.
Worry is
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
Yes. Concern means worry. So that's the title of the passage. Violent video games, cause for concern. A cause for worry. What do you think it's going to say?
The video games, it's dangerous.
Why?
It's sometimes it can be too violent for children.
I agree. Furman, what do you think? Would you like to play a violent video game?
No, I don't.
Why?
Because I tried before, but I lost too much time and time.
You lost too much time.
Yeah, but I don't remember the name of that video.
That's okay, but whatever video game you were playing made you lose a lot of time.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. There are a couple of words in this text that maybe we should look up before you read, okay? I'm going to put them on the board and you can tell me if you know them or not, okay? Okay, so, ban, forbid, interactive, aggressive, and aggressor. Okay? And we've got concern in word. Okay? Do you know any of these 5 words?
Yeah.
Yes. Tryon, which one do you know?
Ban?
Ban. What does ban mean?
Somebody is not allowed to enter there, to do harming or something.
Good. Something that's not allowed.
Yeah.
How about forbid?
Similar.
It's the same thing.
Yes.
To ban or to forbid something is the same as
Prohibit.
prohibit. Exactly. Not allow. All of these are what kind of words? Does anybody know? Are they things? Are they actions? Are they adjectives? Are they telling me a quality about something?
Verbs?
They're verbs. Thank you very much. They are verbs. They're actions. Okay? How about interactive or aggressive? Do you know any of these two?
Adjective.
Close. I like the add part.
Adjective.
Yes. They are adjectives. And do you know what they mean? Anybody?
Yes.
Yes. What do they mean?
Interactive means what you can play with other people.
Perfect. Interactive, you play with other people. How about aggressive?
Aggressive, violent.
Very
Violent.
violent. Thank you, Savin. Okay, so aggressive means violent. Okay, and interactive, play with other people. I'm going to put others. Okay? All right. How about aggressor?
It's about somebody.
It's about somebody.
Make violent.
Yes, the person.
Aggressive.
The person who is being aggressive or being
So
violent.
the victim.
No,
No, that would be the opposite.
The opposite.
Yeah, the aggressor is the one doing it.
Okay, okay.
The one killing, the one, yes? That's the aggressor. Okay? You see this?
Okay.
Yes? Aggressive means violent. Aggressor is the violent person. Yes? All right. Perfect. Any questions? All right, guys, so we're about to read the passage, okay? What I'd like you to do is find the words that we talked about in context, okay? And don't read the whole passage yet. Very quickly, look through it and tell me if you think the passage is in favor of violent video games or against violent video games, okay? So please keep one and pass the rest around. Okay. Okay, so before you continue reading in detail, do you think this article is in favor of violent video games or against violent video games? Yvonne, what do you think? Is it in favor of or against violent video games? They're not good. Okay, yeah, so they say it's not good.
It's against.
Against? Fermin, what do you think?
Again,
Against? Jimmy?
again.
Against?
Against.
Again.
You're all correct. Good job. Now, please keep on reading, and I would like you to read for some details now. So that was reading for the general idea, and I've got reading for some details. Don't worry about exercise number 2 yet, but exercise number 1 over here is going to ask you to identify 2 issues. Okay, 2 big concerns in the article. There we go. Thank you, and here you go. And it says, read these questions, put a check mark next to the correct answers. There may be more than one answer for each question, careful with that. And we're going to do the discussing later. Question number 1, why are some people against violent video games? Question number 2, what are people doing now about the problem of violent video games? Okay, I'm going to give you about, let's say, 5 minutes max to finish reading and answering those 2 questions. Okay? There you go. All right, so, are we ready to check? Yes? Perfect. So, before looking at the words, let's look at the comprehension piece, okay? Identifying the issues. Why are some people against violent video games? There's A, B, and C. Which ones did you check? Let's see a show of hands first. A, some games encourage violence against police officers. Raise your hand if you checked that one. All right, nice majority. We've got 5 out of 7. B, violent video games make college students more aggressive. Hands up if you circled that one. 6 out of 7, perfect. C, all aggressive people like video games. All right, perfect. I'm gonna tell you, you're all correct. A and B are both concerns, okay? That is why people are against. Careful, they're not the only concerns mentioned in the text. That's why the question said there may be more than one correct answer. Good job. Question number 2. What are they doing now about this problem of violent video games? A, can you read it, please? Isobel, do you want to read it?
Researchers are studying the effects of violent video games.
Okay, how many of you circled A? Perfect wants to read B? Anybody?
In Washington State,
Thank you, Gloria.
only people over age 17 can buy violent video games.
Okay, how many of you checked B? All right, that was a bit of a 50% maybe. So, whoever checked B, where did you find it in the text? Can you tell me the line? You see on the side, there's line numbers?
15,
Line 15,
16, 17, 18, 19.
line 19. The study showed, that one? Or, oh, 19, sorry, in Washington State. There is a law against selling violent video games to young people under age 17. So, I have to agree, good job. That means you should check that one. How about C? Who wants to read C? We will use this.
Some states ban violent video games.
Okay. Did you check that one, Talian?
No.
No. Did anybody check that one? Let's not put up your hands. Should we check C? No. Why not? What does the text say about C?
Other states are considering such as well.
What does that mean?
They think about.
They're thinking about it. But have they done it?
No.
No.
Not yet. Good job. Excellent, people. All right. The next exercise is asking you to draw some conclusions. Does any of you know what it means to infer? So remember earlier I said I've been teaching for 19 years? So one thing you can infer is I'm older than 20. Even though I don't look it, right? Just kidding.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. So infer means guess, okay? But with some evidence. So what exercise number 2 is asking you to do is, now that you've read the text and you've understood what it says, you need to check which statements, yes, which of these sentences support or agree with the ideas in the article. Okay? So, I'm going to ask you to do this one, working in pairs. So, just for the sake of convenience right now, Yvonne and Isabel can work together, Fermin and Jamie can work together, and you guys are lucky because you can work in threes. Alright? We'll check in 2 minutes. So check the ones that agree with the text.
Is the exercise two?
Yes, please. Okay.
So it's about the last, no?
Are you ready?
6 with the
Fermin, Jamie? Jamie, are you ready? Yeah?
6.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Now let's check. Number 1 says, Jamie, can you read number 1 please for me?
All the worry about video game is really because video games are unimportant.
Okay. Does that statement agree with the text?
No.
No. Well done. Thank you. Can you read number 2, Kevin, please?
Yes, young people may think aggressive behavior is acceptable.
Acceptable, yes. Does that statement agree with the text?
Yes.
Do you all agree?
Yeah.
Well done, yes. Please check mark number 2. Number 3. Isabel, do you want to read number 3?
People get used to seeing or hearing a lot of violence. They just stop thinking that violence is a bad thing.
Does that statement agree with the text? Yes? Did we all check number 3?
No.
No. Let's see. So, ladies, the ladies here chose number 3. Fermin and Jamie, did you check number 3?
No.
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 And this group over here?
No.
Oh. Do you want to tell them why you think number 3 agrees with the text?
The proof.
The proof. The proof. You can point to a line, yes?
That the student who played more violent video games showed more aggressive behavior. So the basis in this.
So it's based on that. What do you think? So the statement says, because people get used to seeing or hearing a lot of violence, yes, in the video games, according to what Isabel is understanding, right? Then they stop thinking that violence is a bad thing. Do you see what she means?
Yes.
Do you agree with number 3 now? Do you think number 3 agrees with the text?
Yes.
Yes, Gloria's changed sides. We've got 3 against 4.
They believe that children will learn to find solutions to problems only through violence.
Mhm.
Also
There's another piece of evidence. I'm leaning more and more to agreeing with the ladies.
They don't stop what the violence is a bad thing. They know that it's a bad thing, but they do it, so it's...
For them become very common.
It becomes so common that it's not bad.
So
It becomes
Yes,
normalized.
that's right.
Diane, are you jumping ship?
Yes.
Oh,
I
sorry.
got it.
All right. Okay. I think I have to agree. Even though it's a bit obscure, I think I have to agree that number 3 also agrees with the text. How about number 4? Furman, do you want to read number 4?
Violent video games let people express their aggression in play instead of in real life.
Does that statement agree with the text?
Yes, agree.
Okay, so you guys got that one checked. How about this team over here? Have you got that one checked?
No.
No? Ladies?
No.
Oh. Okay, we have another disparity here. So what do we do?
Ask him.
Do you have any line from the text that proves that?
Yes.
Yeah? Which one?
Some games encourage violent behavior against other people, such as women police officers and people with different political views.
Right. In the video game or outside the video game?
No, the people think about that person.
The people who play think about those.
No, another person. Think they don't agree with the people who play video games.
Right, but the statement here says that because people can let out their aggression in the game, then they don't need to be aggressive in real life.
We're we are talking about the video game here, right? But
Right.
we can see that too in real life.
In real life. So the study actually proves that because people play aggressive video games, then they're aggressive in real life as well. So I think number 4
It's not.
does not agree with the text. Sorry. Okay, how about number 5? Do you want to read number 5, Tran?
Violent video games are exciting. Everything goes fast.
Does that agree with the text?
No.
No. I agree. Does anybody else think it agrees with the text? Okay, and Gloria, you want to read number 6?
Boys who treat women badly in video games will not grow up to be good husbands and fathers.
What do you think?
It's true.
You think it agrees with the text?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
How about Fermin and Jamin? Jamie? Yes. Isabella and Ivan. Oh, okay. So, I know you guys have proof, because you're all about proof.
Yes.
You want to tell me which line proves that number 6 agrees with the text? The lawyer.
It's line 6. Yeah.
Line 6.
Line 6. It says exactly, some games encourage violent behavior against other people, such as
Woman.
women. So, because it encourages this kind of violent behavior, if boys play it when they grow up, most possibly that's what will happen. Right? So, number 6 does agree with the text. I have to agree. Okay. Good. So, did you find these words in the text?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about these words used in context? Perfect. Now, I'm going to ask you to look for other things. So please don't put your texts away. Okay. So, please look at line 3 of your text. Okay? And can you please read the sentence that begins with, "This is because"? Can anybody read? Does anybody want to read for me? Yvonne, would you like to read this one? This is because young people.
This is because young people all over the world spend a lot of time playing video games, and many people of them are violent video games. Many parents.
Oh, I think that's okay. Violent video games is all we need, up to there. So young people spend, I'm going to make it a little shorter for the sake of space, spend a lot of time playing violent video games. Good. Now let's look at another line. Line 13. Okay, line 13. They. Line 13.
Many people.
Nope, learn
They
to find.
believe what should they believe?
They believe it's 12.
They. No, many people worry. No, sorry. Ah.
11.
Line 13. 12, 13. Yes, they believe that children, so it starts at 9:12, finishes in 13. Children will learn. Who can read that one to me?
They believe that children will learn
Thank
to
you.
find solutions to problems only through violence.
I'm going to try and make it shorter again. Through violence. I'm trying to summarize them according to what I need. So it's just taking a couple of words out. All right, line 19. Yes? Who wants to read that one? Who hasn't read as much so far?
In Washington State,
Yes, please.
in Washington State, there is a law against selling violent video games to young people under age 17.
Thank you. Okay, and line 22. Line 22. Many people. Jamie?
Many people want to completely ban.
All of these sentences have something in common, apart from the topic. Okay? And this is the grammar piece. So, I'm going to circle a couple of things, and you're going to tell me why. Okay? Does that sound good? Okay. All right, so I've underlined all the main verbs in the sentences. Gloria, did you have a question?
So they are all of them verbs, right?
I have to ask you to hold on to that question for 1 second.
Because they-
The ones I've underlined, I have to answer right away. Are they verbs?
Yes,
What do you
yes.
think?
Yes.
Yes, they're the main verbs in the sentence. Now, what I circled, if I look up play in the dictionary, what do I find? Is it a verb?
Yes.
Yes. If I look up sell, is it a verb?
Yes.
If I look at find, ban, and understand, they're all verbs. Now the question is, in these sentences, spend is the main verb. Is playing, working like a verb?
No, this is a verb.
it's working like just yet, but is it working like a verb?
Yes.
No,
No.
Ah.
it's a verb in action.
Describe the verb.
So, we have the main verb, spend. Yes? They spend a lot of time and then playing violent video games. What does that mean? That is that's the thing that they're doing, right? It's the thing they're spending time on. Are we
It's a
in
verb,
agreement?
but it's not the most important verb. No. Or how can I understand?
It is acting like a noun, not like a verb. It's acting like a thing. In this case, there's one more thing we need to point out. This is the main verb. And selling violent video games, yes? I can even say there is a law against it. What's it? This, selling violent video games. I can replace it by the pronoun it, the whole thing. Oh, I like that sound. I like it. Oh, so what does it mean? It's acting like what? Again,
It.
like, anybody?
A thing.
A noun, thank you. They're acting like nouns.
No.
Yes, they're acting like nouns. Does it happen in the same way with to find, to ban, to understand? Children will learn, can we say children will learn it? They will learn to find solutions through violence. They will learn it. Many people want to ban the sale of violent video games. Many people want it. Right?
Right.
We need to understand the dangers of violent video games. We need to understand it, or we need it right away. Right? So they're all acting like nouns. So verbs acting like nouns. Does anybody know the name of when a verb ending in ing acts like a noun? What is it called? Does anybody know? You might have seen this word before. Or maybe not.
Gerund.
Oh yeah, where? Gerund, yes,
Gerund,
thank
yes.
you. These are gerunds. And what do we call these? Does anybody know? Starts with an I. I-N. F-X. Thank you. I wish I had candy like to. Infinitives. Gerunds and infinitives. So when we want to use the verb, but in place of a noun, you can either use it as a gerund or as an infinitive. Now, it's a little bit tricky because not every verb or every other kinds of words, we'll talk about that in a second, will take both. Some verbs go with gerunds, some verbs go with infinitives. In this case, there's something else that I want to point out. Can I say there is a law, and then not have this word and say selling violent video games? No, that's not good. Why do I have selling right there? Is it because of the verb here, or is it because of something else? Is because the word against. In this case, this is the pattern. So I'm going to erase this and put the patterns on the board in just a second. Do you know what kind of word against is? Starts with a P. P-R-E. preposition against is that we have a gerund right there. Yes? But I'm going to put other, well, I'm going to place the patterns on the board in a second, but I can see Isabelli's copying the sentences. Are you sure? Okay, so I'm going to erase this and okay, so remember we said spend time plus the gerund, right? We said a law against and the gerund. Can you think of any others that you've seen or heard of? Any other verbs? How about like? Can you say I like playing video games?
Yes.
Yes. Something similar to like? Thank you. Can you say I enjoy playing video games? Yes, you can. Very good. Can you say I dislike playing video games?
Yes.
Yes. I dislike wasting time playing video games. That's what I dislike. Okay, very good. And for infinitives, we need to understand. Yes? What else did we have? People want to ban. Remember? People learn to play video games really fast. Right? How about promise? Yes? Oh, I promise to stop. Yes? Oh, you've heard that before? Yes? And I think we're going to stop there just for now. So all of these are followed by gerunds. All of these followed by to plus. Well, the infinitive, how do we form the infinitive? The word to and then? In which form? The first form. Yes, some people call it the first form. Some people call it the dictionary form. Some people call it the base form.
The base form, yes, the base, correct.
Yes, the base form of verb. I'm going to put here first form too. Yes? Because in fact what's important is that you know how to use it. Yes? And if you call it first form, it's okay too. Okay? I have a quick exercise for you to practice this. Okay? So I have a paragraph with blanks, and what you'll need to do is fill in the blanks with either the gerund or the infinitive. Okay? Oh, thank you. Okay. If you want, you can work on it individually, or you can work in pairs if you feel more comfortable working with a partner. Okay, I think most of you are done or almost done. So let's take it up because there's a couple of things we need to discuss. So, to make sure everybody gives me an answer, I'm going to start on this side and go around that way. Okay? So, number one, violent video games are fun. I like, and then it has both. To play them, and then it says I like playing them. Can we use both? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes. Kevin thinks so. Who agrees with Kevin? According to this, we use like and enjoy with gerunds, but I can say I like to play as well. So I can add, ooh, this marker's not so good. I can add like to this list as well. Okay? All right. So either to play or playing for the first one would have been correct, as it's stated on the photocopy. Okay, how about, Gloria, can you tell me the next sentence, please?
I spend a lot of time every day playing different games like
Doom, yeah.
Doom,
Yeah.
Wolfenstein,
Yeah.
3D, Mortal Kombat, and Devil M.
Yes, most probably those are very violent video games, just by the names. So, hold on, that's number 3. So, number 2, sorry. So, do you agree that playing is correct there? I spend a lot of time every day playing. Good, so we've got it right here. Just a quick note though, if I'm trying to use the pronoun check when we were doing it earlier, yes, I like playing games, I like it. Can I say I spend time playing video games, I spend time it? No. So, you could have, I spend time on it. I spend time playing video games, I spend time on it. If you're going to change it for the pronoun, you need to put a preposition in there. Okay? All right. Let's move on to number 3, Kevin.
Yes. I like killing demons on Devil M, but that doesn't mean I want to kill real human beings.
Correct. Number 4, I want to kill. I like to kill demons, or I like killing demons. Both would be okay for number 3. Okay? Thank you. How about the next one, Trajan?
I see the difference between imagining a fight and living in the real world.
Okay, imagining a
Imagining.
fight and living in the real world. Correct. Okay, Jamie, what do you think about number 2, blank number 7?
I enjoy playing violent video games.
Thank you very much. Fermin, what do you think about the next one?
They help me express my anger without hurting
Without hurting anybody. Correct. Very good. So we could put here the same way we have against. We could put the preposition without. Okay? Without doing it. Without hurting anybody. Good. Okay. Isabel?
That is one reason why I'm in favor of letting teenagers play violent video games.
Very good. Same thing. In favor, I'm going to use the Canadian spelling, in favor of letting teenagers play. Good job. Okay. Yvonne, how about the next one?
3.
Number 10. They can learn.
They can learn expressing their feelings in the game in avoid harm others.
Okay, so number 11, harming others, is correct. Well done. Number 10, they can learn. Where do we have learn? Learn to express. Learn to express. Thank you. Good job.
In 11, harming, yeah?
Harming is correct, yes. Harming. Avoid harming. So, like, enjoy, we can add avoid over here. Okay, how about number 3? Let's start over here. Gloria, I don't believe
there is any relationship between play violent video games and become a criminal.
I have to slightly disagree. I think that it's okay that he didn't use to, but between, I'm running out of space. I'm gonna go here. Between is a preposition as well. Between doing something and doing something else. Both the times we need gerunds. between this and this, or this and that. Okay?
So it's playing and becoming.
Yes, playing and becoming, 12 and 13. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go switch over to this side. I say this because Japanese teenagers, Isabel, you want to take number 14?
Prefer playing more violent games than American teenagers do, and there is much less crime in Japan.
Mm-hmm. So prefer playing, prefer to play?
Both to play. To play.
Okay, let's have raise of hands for playing. Okay, we've got 4 votes. How about to play? 1, 2, 3, 4 votes again. But I've got, try and put up your hand, you put up your hand twice. Do you think both of them would be okay, like with like?
I like, but I don't know if it's correct.
I think you are correct, yes. So prefer would go either or. Mm-hmm.
So in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle. Yeah, I mean, okay. Okay, so I'm going to put here. Okay, so there you go. You have a nice summary. Okay? And as a final thing, what I'm going to ask you to do, and then we're going to move on from video games, what I'm going to ask you to do is write your personal opinion about playing violent video games at any age. Okay? So use the lines here. The only extra rule I have for you is you have to use these structures. So any of these words, verbs, prepositions with gerund, or any of these with to infinitive. At least one of each. So write a very short paragraph with your opinion about playing violent video games. Or if you don't have a strong opinion about playing violent video games, playing video games in general. Okay? Just a couple of lines. So don't look at the instructions on the sheet of paper because they're different. So the instructions are, write your opinion about playing video games, violent or not. Use at least one of each of these structures. Okay? If you need anything, just raise your hands and I'll go over and help you. Okay?
Yeah, go.
Okay, I think most of you are done with your writing. Good job. So I've walked around pointing out a couple of things to some of you. Who wants to read what you've written for the rest? Thank you, Isabel. Go ahead.
I'm in favor of banning violent video games because children spend a lot of time playing them and they can become addicted to violence.
Perfect. I think it's a great opinion. I personally agree. No, we don't all have to agree, but I absolutely agree with that. I would love to see them banned for good. I'd like to hear what Kevin has to say about it.
I love against selling violent video games is useless. Players will always find another way to express their feelings. What we need is to make sure what kids don't play this kind of games.
Uh-huh. So you're in favor of, like in Washington State, where they have the law that these kinds of games
Yeah, on the certain age.
cannot be sold to under 17.
Yeah.
Do you think 17 is okay, or would you change that age
We can change it
to
18.
18? I think I'd go as far as 19. Same as drinking alcohol.
20 is like
20, 30, 30. By the time you're, older than 30, you don't have time to play video games, so it doesn't matter. Nobody would buy them in.
play video games.
Really?
And he's, I think, 30, 31. Yeah, there's a lot of
Is he, well,
mature people playing.
I do know, I agree, I know. Oh, anyway, anybody else wants to read what they have to say? Would you like to read yours, Jamie?
I just like playing violent video game because it's my time. I prefer to read book if I have a free time. And enjoy reading a lot of books.
Perfect. Good job. Hey, there you go. All right. Thank you very much, guys. If you want to give me your answers, I can check them now in my break, and then I'll give them back to you. Okay? Thank you. Oh, do you want to put your name on top? Yes, just so I know who to give them back to. One thing that I wanted to add before you go is that make sure you know dislike is only used with gerunds. Like can be used with both, but dislike only with gerunds. Okay? All right, just put your name at the top and hand it in, and I'll check it for you.